you're an American buyer shopping in the US luxury SUV market, here's a hot take right up front. The Mercedes-Maybach GLS W880 is either the ultimate flex SUV or one of the worst financial decisions you can make compared to a Cadillac Escalade or Range Rover. And by the end of this video, you'll know exactly which side you're on. Because this isn't just another luxury SUV. This is Mercedes taking the regular GLS and asking Americans to pay well over $200,000 for comfort, status, and exclusivity. The question is simple. Does it actually deliver where US buyers demand it most? Buyers care most, or is this pure badge tax? Here's the early verdict, and I'll be blunt. You should buy the Maybach GLS W880 if you want the quietest, smoothest, most attention-grabbing luxury SUV on American roads, and you don't care about depreciation or value. You should not buy it if you care about resale value, long-term ownership costs, or getting maximum luxury per dollar compared to an Escalade V or Range Rover SV. Now let's break down why. Let's start with pricing, because that's the shock factor. In the United States, a Maybach GLS W880 level build can easily push $220,000 to $250,000 depending on options and dealer markups. That's not a typo. For context, a fully loaded Cadillac Escalade V comes in tens of thousands less, and a Range Rover SV often undercuts it while still offering extreme luxury. So what are Americans actually paying for here? On the outside, the Maybach GLS W880 doesn't scream performance or aggression. Instead, it signals wealth quietly. The vertical slat Maybach grille, exclusive wheels, extra chrome detailing, and subtle two-tone paint options are designed to tell other people exactly what you bought. This isn't about looking sporty. This is about presence. Pull this up to a valet in Miami, LA, or New York, and it absolutely commands attention without trying too hard. But here's the question. Does that presence justify the price premium in the US? Step inside, and this is where Maybach makes its strongest argument. The cabin is built around comfort, not tech overload. You get ultra-soft Nappa leather everywhere, real wood trim, metal switchgear, and rear seats that feel closer to a private jet than an SUV. The rear seat focus is obvious. Power reclining seats, massaging functions, individual climate zones, and whisper-quiet insulation make this one of the calmest vehicles you can ride in on American highways. If you're someone who gets driven, not someone who drives, this matters a lot. But American buyers also care about usability. The infotainment system is familiar Mercedes, which means it's feature-packed, but still more complicated than Cadillac's interface. It's good, but not the easiest. Tech is solid, but not revolutionary for the money. Now let's talk powertrain and real-world driving, because this is where expectations can clash with reality. Under the hood, the Maybach GLS W880 is typically powered by a twin-turbo V8 with mild hybrid assistance, producing around 550 horsepower. That sounds impressive, but this SUV weighs over 6,000 pounds. It's quick, not fast. 0 to 60 comes in the low 4-second range, which is fine, but nowhere near class-leading for the price. The ride quality, though, is outstanding. Air suspension, active body control, and sound insulation make rough American roads disappear. Expansion joints, potholes, long interstate stretches, this SUV eats them up effortlessly. It's one of the smoothest rides you can buy in the US today. Fuel economy? Let's be realistic. In real-world American driving, expect 14 to 18 mpg combined, if you're lucky. This is not a fuel-efficient SUV. And at this price point, fuel costs probably don't matter to the buyer, but it's still worth knowing. Now let's hit reliability and ownership reality, because this is where many American buyers hesitate. Mercedes' reliability in the US is mixed. The Maybach GLS shares many components with the standard GLS, but complexity is higher. Long-term ownership outside warranty can be expensive. Repairs are not cheap, parts are not cheap, and dealer experience varies heavily by location. Warranty coverage is standard Mercedes, 4 years or 50,000 miles, which feels underwhelming at this price point compared to some competitors offering longer coverage or better ownership programs. Resale value is another big issue. Maybach models depreciate fast in the US market. That exclusivity doesn't translate into strong resale demand. An Escalade, on the other hand, holds value far better. That matters if you plan to sell or trade in after a few years. So here's another rehook question. Do you want the best experience now or the smartest decision long term? Compared to rivals, the picture gets clearer. The Cadillac Escalade V offers more space, more power, better resale, and stronger American brand appeal. The Range Rover SV offers similar luxury with better off-road capability and arguably stronger brand prestige in certain US markets. The Maybach GLS W880 wins on ride comfort and cabin serenity, but loses on value and ownership logic. And that brings us to the real decision point. This SUV is not meant for rational buyers. It's meant for Americans who already have everything else. If you want exclusivity, ultra-quiet comfort, and a vehicle that separates you from every other luxury SUV in the school pickup line, a Maybach GLS delivers exactly that. But if you're comparing spec sheets, resale charts, and ownership costs, this is a hard sell. So here's the final US takeaway. Buy the Mercedes-Maybach GLS W880 if money is secondary and comfort and image are everything. Skip it if you want maximum value, better resale, or a luxury SUV that makes more financial sense in the American market. Now, I want to hear from you. If you had over $200,000 to spend on a luxury SUV in the US, would you take this Maybach? Or would you choose an Escalade, Range Rover, or something else entirely? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and if this kind of honest, American-focused car analysis helps you make better buying decisions, hit like, subscribe, and stay tuned to AutoMotor Reviews for more real-world luxury car breakdowns.